All right, so here today we do got something pretty exciting that I kind of wanted to jump into and talk about. It's a video that I've been teasing for a little bit now, but if you don't already know, the newest map is jam-packed with a lot of little nods towards the anime, a lot of locations that hint towards, characters and such, and a lot of pieces from the latest seasons, previous seasons, earlier seasons that are just all put together in one map. And if you take a quicker kind of look into it, you do see that a lot of the characters that are currently named on the list that was leaked, right, of those characters that we know were planned or worked on or had some sort of nod in the files that they exist, there is a chance that this could be hinted towards them. I wanted to talk about all the locations and everything that, kind of portray those characters and how maybe up and coming after you conclude the next two, that list that ends, we then have a new list that starts, those other ones found in the files. Maybe they're going to come out because of this. Who knows? Wanted to share that with you, have some fun with this, and go over everything. New to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. I'll be picking a new giveaway winner next video, so stay tuned for that. If you want to enter in, subscribe up, and comment down below. Plus Ultra. That's it. So hopping into it first, we're going to use the Twitter account as a little cheat code here. Obviously, I'm going to make a part 2 to this video because there's no way that I can get all the locations. If you catch a location, please comment it down below, and I'll include that into part 2 because there's a lot of characters here that I won't get. But first thing, we'll just cheat and use Twitter because they've provided us some of the hints here. New map intro 6. The station was the stage of the Battle of Giants. Pay a visit to the place where Mount Lady had her debut as a pro hero and relive the emotion of that day. So a base, very cool one. This was the original starting of MHA. We knew that once we saw the trailer, we're like, oh, that's where it began. Once we had Rio, right, say the leak that's map is coming. We knew that this was one of the POIs automatically, and obviously this is not indicating anything when it comes to a character or such, but it is very cool to see. If you were to look around, by the way, the current #1 hero is no longer All Might, right? It is now Endeavor. So all over the map, you see Endeavor as posters that are scattered across. Not only do you see Endeavor, currently what's happening is the War Arc. So you actually, post the War Arc, right? What you actually see as well is Stars and Stripes as a hero debut as she is arriving to Japan to help. Right, you see that as a thing, and you can see posters for her scattered across the map, which is super cool. Whether or not they are working on Stars and Stripes, I don't know. Obviously, you had Mirko in the previous map. We never got Mirko, like, as a poster, but it was kind of cool to see that, but, that was kind of what they did there. And you can see her right here, Stars and Stripes, and then All Might. It was a really cool thing when I first saw it, but I don't know if they, they're probably going to just cheat and use One's Justice first before they even get into characters like this. But it was really, really cool to see and such. And then again, this is the same location. Beyond that, we have map intro 5. A certain someone spent their childhood in the very old house that inspired this area. It must be a very tough place to grow up in. Who is it? Do you remember? For those that don't know, that is Hawks' home in the woods. Yes, if you don't know, Hawks was originally born with, I think, a family, and they both, the parents were criminals, right? And they lived in this area over here, and then, that's the entire back story of Hawks and such. But again, another nice little nod over here. We obviously have Hawks in the game. Both Mount Lady and Hawks are in the game, hence why their location was kind of added to the map, which is kind of cool. So all the characters that are in the game, right, they also have a location. All the characters that are in the files, they also have a location. Just kind of fun to see, but who knows why, right? New map intro over here. This is the Paranormal Liberation front. Yes, this is where Redestro and the entire Paranormal Liberation arc occurred. This is it. So I wonder, Redestro, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he's in One's Justice, but if he is, obviously there's fair game for him to ever release over here. A hideout for villains, a battle territory for heroes. Drop a like if you found the secret passage in the Mountain Lodge. And that's over here again, the Paranormal Liberation. This is the under part. This was where the stage occurred, where they were telling everybody, hey, we're the Paranormal Liberation and everything. This is where the main thing was in the top, and then obviously other areas associated, and the raid happened in a very similar area right here. So very, very cool how this one was done, and this is again a nod towards Redestro and the Paranormal Liberation. So there is that. Over here, Season 7 Dabi, right? This is the map intro 3. The tall All Might statue stands frozen in time in the square where one epic battle took place. Oh, do you remember who fought in that battle? Answer in the comments over there. Basically, this is again Season 7. This is where Dabi basically went crazy and versed who he needed to verse. And again, we're still waiting for Season 7 W, by the way. I'm like, where the hell is it? We need that. I get that we have these beautiful skins, and I'm very happy for OC skins and such, but bro, Season 7 W would go insanely hard. Vigilante Deku, we got it, but I need the newest Deku. Is it Z, right? That version of it. I need that Deku. I also need a certain All Might. Wink, wink. I don't know if that's spoilers now, but I need that All Might as well. So otherwise, we're going to have to beef, bro. But a very, very cool POI as well. Again, in the future, we do hope to see Season 7 Dabi, but I wouldn't be shocked if he is coming sooner than later, but we will see. Over here, we got a new one, new map intro too. There's no escape from this place. The part of the map is inspired by Tartarus, or a special prison for villain criminals. Keep your eyes peeled for plenty of items to gather and nooks to explore in the vast underground area. A very, very cool POI over here. This is where All For One broke out, alongside with the help of Shigaraki. If you do look, you can actually find the control room, and there's a few control rooms. One of those kind of paying homage to what character? Stain, because Stain was obviously in the control room when he was escaping during Tartarus, because he was locked in Tartarus as well. And if you look around the map, there's a bunch of like posters from the time and those heroes that Stain targeted. It's a really cool thing that you can look around to. Yet I haven't seen if they like left straight up Stain's sword or anything anywhere. I'm just curious if that's like a thing. But you can find all the posters for the heroes that Stain targeted. You can also find some hints towards Stain in here as well. So I'm very curious if Stain, you know, we kind of know that he is a character there, and I wouldn't be shocked if he is either the next, after the list that we have, the next few characters, but definitely would love to see Stain in the game, bro. Would love to see Stain. New map over here, the huge battle inspired by the agency of a famous pro hero. Can you guess who it is? Small hint, Midoriya, Todoroki, Bakugo did their internship there. If you're wondering what POI this is, that's actually Endeavor's building. Yes, Endeavor's agency over here. So again, they mainly have things from characters in the game. Hawks' house, Mount Lady's thing, Season 7 Dabi's thing, but again, Dabi's thing. Over here, Endeavor's thing. Now you had Redestro's thing. You also had Stain's kind of thing, right? Where, again, his thing took place and his hints scattered across the map. There is another POI, which I might pull it up in a video, or I might just hop in game to show it to you. But there is another POI that exists, which is actually Gentle Criminal's store. Remember the store that existed? And because Gentle Criminal shakes things up, I'm pretty sure that's Gentle Criminal's thing. So let's see. Do I hop in game and show it to you? Yeah, we'll hop in game and show it to you. Be right back. So correct me if I'm wrong here. I thought I'd show you this first. I'm pretty sure this POI is when the Class 1A was doing their, basically like they're reversing the other classes and such. And that's why it says Class 1A1. Because Class A1A1, right? And this was when pretty much Black Whip Deku existed and such. And on top of that, the funniest thing is, this is actually when Shinso had a very major part in the story and such. And not only that, I don't even know if the devs think this far, bro. Maybe I'm stretching it here. But Manama as well also was in here. The entire main character part came from this arc here. So I wonder if this ever meant anything or anything like that. But Shinso did have a major thing here, and Shinso's obviously an upcoming character. On top of that, you do have other characters that have their POIs and such. Redestro, Stain, Gentle Criminal, right? Gentle Criminal has a store like right here. On top of that too, you also have I'll show you the other one too. Before I tease that one, let me just show it to you first. This again, Gentle Criminal's store here, where basically, you know, it's shaking for what reason? It's because of his quirk, the warp quirk, or bounty? Was that, what was it? Whatever that quirk was called, but that was again for Gentle Criminal over here. The same store. This is the J store, right? Yeah. So this was from the exact anime and such. That was over there from the anime and such. Again, this was a building for Endeavor. There is one more thing that I'll show you, so give me a second. Let me find it. So this over here, which is kind of cool. This is, I don't know what this could even be for, but it's mainly, this is the actual mansion in the woods that was blown up basically when Deku approached it, and the entire Vigilante Deku arc. So don't know exactly if this means anything or is anything, but it is pretty cool. But this is again the same building in the anime where it was blown up when Deku approached into it, and yeah, pretty much you might already know that one. It was an easy one. Also, again, if you were wondering, one of these areas here is where actually All Might saved Bakugo during the entire beginning arc. There is a forest if you were to look into it. I don't know which part of the map that is, but a lot of players were telling me to like talk about this, and you can actually find the cave and everything that's from the muscular arc. So if you were looking for it, at somewhere, I don't know if it's this forest, I don't know which part of the map it is, but some part of the map here where there's a forest and such is actually for the one only muscular. So muscular is also referenced on the map here as well. I don't know for sure. Is muscular even in the league? I don't even know. But muscular is here as well. The entire part where Koda was there being rescued and such, that's also here. The villains raiding on the forest is here as well. And I'm pretty sure that's kind of it. That's the Class 1A versus 1B area. And there's, again, there might be more. I'm definitely missing a lot here because there's a lot of different things here. And it really does match up with like the leaks and such. There's a lot of character, you know, that characters that exist in the leaks. And a lot of those characters are just kind of hinted at here. So I truly wonder if they're going to choose to release them or not and such. But just wanted to show it to you in this video. Kind of go through it. Kind of talk about the POIs and everything. But if anything, I do know that Stain would definitely be an upcoming character. I definitely think that Gentle Criminal, an upcoming character. And, yeah, I don't know. Just the way that I see it, could be the ones after the two next ones, which are obviously Shinzo and Manama. And, I don't know. Let me know what you think, all right? Take care, have fun. That's been it.